Deborah Brenner. I'm founder and president of Women of the Vine and Spirits. Starting Women of the Vine and Spirits was very important because historically the alcohol beverage industry is very male-dominated, and we really have filled a void with starting this alliance. Until now, there was never a forum for women to come together and support each other in this industry. I think our careers take many different paths and different journeys. Being open-minded allows us to take the experiences we learned from the past and to bring those experiences and all of those lessons and knowledge into where we can go in the future. I never could have dreamed, if you asked me, 10 years ago, that I would be doing this today. And I think that's just because it kind of naturally led me in this direction. When I was entering the wine industry, I didn't think that this was exactly my path, but then I realized this was exactly what we needed to do, and it's what the women of the industry really wanted and needed. The biggest obstacle that I really encountered in my entire career, even when I started in my past industry, was shortly after I wrote the book, Women of the Vine, Inside the World of Women That Make, Taste, and Enjoy Wine. From the response from the book, I decided to enter the wine industry myself, and collectively with 7 top artisan women winemakers from California, we created the first collective wine label of artisan women. It was a fabulous project, but I think the industry just wasn't quite embracing it at the time, and we hit many obstacles in the distribution model and the sales model. And I was out there doing everything from vineyard to sales floor, and ultimately the business wasn't sustainable. I had to make a very tough decision to shut it down, and it was the greatest loss, financially, and for me, the biggest failure I had experienced personally as well as professionally. From that time, though, I realized that what it did was it opened my eyes to what was going on in the industry and what the need was, and that ultimately, that obstacle gave me the learning experience and the relationships to go ahead, take another leap of faith, and I organized the first Women of the Vine Global Symposium in March 2015. I think the most important thing when you're trying to make a change in a traditional is that we need to have as many people coming together. I like to say that we've really started a movement, because it's not something that can just happen with 1 or 2 or 3 people. It really takes everybody within the industry to come together, to join forces, and that is men and women, and I really think it's important to say that. So we've come together as individuals, as corporations supporting us, from wholesalers to suppliers to importers to HR, legal, PR, marketing. It is the first organization that also encompasses all aspects of the industry. And I think it really, if you're going to make change, and especially for diversity initiatives in the industry, it really takes a movement and a collective voice. Women of the Vine and Spirits, the goal and the mission is really to expand globally. I think it's very important for women to excel in this industry by having a global perspective, because it is a globally traded industry. And with today's technology, the world is in the palm of our hand. I mean, within our smartphones, our iPhones. So it's very important for us not only to excel in our professional careers, but also to increase the bottom line of our companies by Women of the Vine and Spirits having a global perspective, by connecting women and men in many different international markets. And we're very pleased. Recently, we just announced our expansion into Europe. And so in 5 years, we'd really like to see a footprint across the globe so that we can share, come together, and help everybody elevate professionally and also within their companies.